You yourself, well, you have Rocky.
Yeah.
Do you think Rocky could ever do anything like that?
I think he could. If he was trained by the right people, we need to get them with this team here, and he'll rock the show. He's an athlete.
Okay, no, but you yourself are an athlete, and we recently kind of put you through it to see if you have what it takes. Maybe not to jump through hoops, but do a little other
Not jumping
activities.
through hoops. Instead, I'm putting it through like a 2x4 little net. But you know, as you probably have known, over the last few weeks, I have been trying a different sports that lean towards the Summer Olympics. And did you know that lacrosse is a Summer Olympic sport?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. And so anyway, I visited Marquette High School to train with their women's lacrosse team and learn a thing or two about the sport. And I have to say, I'm actually happy with how things turned out. Out of all the things I've tried, I'm happy. So check this out. The 1904 Summer Olympics was a huge piece of St. Louis history, hosting the first ever U.S. Olympics. But history wasn't only made for the Show Me State. There were many sports that made its debut as an Olympic sport, including lacrosse. 3 teams competed that year: the Winnipeg Shamrocks, the Mohawk Indians, and the St. Louis Amateur Athletic Association, which in fact represented the United States. This year, lacrosse will not be played in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, but it will return as a medal sport in the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. So I figured, why not get ahead of the games and learn a thing or two about the sport?
I love the aggressiveness of it all. Like, I love how fast the game moves. Every game is so different, and you can never predict how a game will be.
Marquette High School's women's lacrosse team are no slouches, having competitive teams year in and year out. Today they took off their competitive hats though and put on their coaching hats to show me how the game is to be played.
It takes a lot of dedication, hours on and off the field, working on your stick skills, on your IQ, working with your teammates, and it's a lot of love for the sport.
All-American midfielder Marion Lally showed me how it's done, beginning with how to throw.
Kind of up like this in like an athletic stance. So left foot forward if you're right-handed, take a step forward. It's kind of like a push-pull motion, like a lever. This hand comes down and this one goes up. Yep, that's good.
Following up with how to catch, and of course how to score.
Aim where you want to go.
And shoot it.
Oh, good try, good try.
Okay, I didn't quite make it the first time, but I stuck it through with the second time around. As you can see, this sport is not easy by any means, but definitely a sport to look out for come the 2028 Olympics.
The actual sport is great. The game is really fun, and overall, I just think it's a great sport to watch.
Oh my goodness. So I have to say this. So for Julie Lally, she helped me put this together.
Okay.
Marion Lally is her niece.
And I was just saying, she's a great teacher.
She's such a great coach. And I'm like a player, coach, all of the above. And kudos to her. She just found out that she was, an All-American in high school. And so that's a huge honor.
Oh my goodness.
And also, last thing I'll leave with, the Marquette Mustangs, the women's lacrosse team, competed in the state championship this year and came in second, unfortunately, but that's still a huge feat.
So you really learned the best from the best.
I'm learning with the big dogs.
You sure are, and you are pretty good. That's not easy to do.
Thank you.
So we're going to have to keep tabs, it sounds like, on that women's lacrosse team, because I imagine that they'll be back.
And the future sports coming up.
Yes, we're excited.